Hey, thanks so much for tuning in. Today we're going to talk about a quiz in Canvas. If you're setting up a quiz, and here I've got a sample quiz started. I haven't done anything with it. I would have to go in and build it. But let's say I want to give this quiz and I want to make sure that I lock it down. Well, we can't use the lockdown browser on the Chromebooks. So what the next best thing is going into using LanSchool. And so if you've not used LanSchool, it's an outstanding product. It's not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but it is really good and easy to use. I'm going to sign in with my Google account. And I've got a couple of classes already set up. One is set up it's rostered through Google Classroom. This one is just rostered by just me picking students or the Chromebooks. And you can add students, add devices as you go out throughout the year. A lot of teachers like to do that method, which is fine. Now, I haven't started the class yet. Before I start the class, I want to go in and check out class settings. I'm going to click on that. In order to create a lockdown quiz, I want to do what's called web limiting. And what web limiting is it allows you to select websites that either will be blocked or are allowed when you select that option. For me, since Chromebooks work on the internet, restricting all websites would not be conducive to a good environment. I'm not a big fan of block only because as soon as you block something, kids are just going to find a substitute for it. That's not necessarily the best option for me. I do like the allowed list. I'm going to click on edit. And I've added a bunch of websites already in here. You can add dozens and dozens of websites. If I just wanted to go to www.google.com, you go for it. You can do that. When you add a bunch of websites to your list, you can choose which ones to allow and not allow. And so you can turn them on and off as you need to. And here for sure, you've got the Sioux-Falls.instructure. That's our Canvas. So we want to make sure that we leave that on. A lot of these are related to Canvas quizzes and what it takes for Canvas to run. Now, I know this seems very overwhelming, and how do you add a lot? If you go to add website address, I've already populated a list, and I can send this out if you ask for it. It's kind of easy to just click and drag these in here, and then you have to click on add another, and then you keep going through that, and then you add that to your list. That said, I'm going to click on finish editing. And done. Now, if you're not already, one thing I want to make sure, let's start the class. All right, so I'm starting the class. Class is in session. A couple things you want to make sure that you're doing is if I go into, class view, make sure that you set all to desktop view. When you do that, this is a reminder that this will ask students to see everything on their desktop. So any multiple desktops that they have, any multiple tabs that they have set up, this is what you want. And if they don't comply with that, you'll have to have a word with them on that. When you administer your quiz, the next option you want to get into is be able to click on limit student websites. Here I'm going to check this limit websites for all, and that gives you the allowed list. And let's say a student goes to a website that you didn't allow. Let's say it's nasa.gov. All right, so they want to look at space stuff. When they go to that website and it's not on the allowed list, it's going to bring up this screen here. And it says, hey, whoa, you're not allowed to go there. You're allowed to go to these other websites. And it's just a nice gentle reminder like, hey, look, you can't go there. This is where you can go. And then Bob's your uncle. So with that said, if you have any other questions on using an allowed list as a method of locking down a quiz, give me a holler. I'd love to work with you on that. Other than that, that ends this tutorial. Please, if you like this video, hit the thumbs up down below. Consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't done so already, and hit the notification bell when you do. That way, when new content's pushed out, you'll be the first to know. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great rest of the day.